So the news just came out yesterday that the next Batman film is to arrive in 2021 and it will not star Ben Affleck. He is out completely and they are going to be recasting him with someone else. I don't know. But this is very interesting news because it pretty much sets the tone of what's happening over at Warner Brothers with the DC movies, the DCEU or whatever it's called now, I don't know. But the DC movies, we all know what happened with DC movies over the last few years. Of course, we did have Man of Steel, which is pretty boring. And then we had Dawn of Justice, which was supposed to be the biggest movie ever. I mean, you've got a movie with Batman and Superman meeting each other. Everyone except Zack Snyder's fan club absolutely detest the movie. I personally think it's one of the worst superhero movies. Well, maybe not one of the worst. It's one of the most disappointing letdowns of the last few years, to be honest. And yeah, that's that. And we also had a few other films, of course, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman. The main one though was Justice League, and this was DC's attempt at trying to emulate what Marvel had done with the Avengers. The Justice League should have blown the world away the same way the Avengers did, and yes, you can say, well, the characters were never built up and whatever else, and I agree, they weren't. Most of the characters weren't built up properly at all, but there was at least this drive towards it. But when the film came out, there was this complete deflation. I think Warner Brothers realised after that film that they couldn't continue to go down the route of Zack Snyder and his dark, edgy version of the DC characters or the DC world anymore. And really, that's been my biggest problem with the DC films, to be honest. Like, I don't really have a big issue with the actors playing these characters. I think some of them do a decent job. Some of them are really good, and others I feel like could do a lot better if the direction was different and if the writing was improved. Like, honestly, Ben Affleck, I don't think he was a terrible Batman. I don't think he was a great Batman either. And I remember when Dawn of Justice came out and people were gloating how Ben Affleck was better than pretty much everyone else that ever portrayed the character. And you have to remember there's been quite a lot of actors that have played Batman over the years. There's been a lot of different adaptations, but yeah, I don't think he was that good. I thought he was decent, to be honest. In Dawn of Justice, I thought, other than trying to kill everyone and absolutely hating Superman with a burning passion, I don't think he did a terrible job himself. I think he could have played the character better. I thought after that, I never really thought he wanted to come back and play the character again. Unlike Henry Cavill, for example, who I still think wants to play Superman and wants to come back and do more movies. Ben Affleck just seemed completely out of it, to be honest, and it wasn't a big surprise to hear that he was done. Whoever they cast now, they're obviously going to go in a different direction with this. Now, there's been a lot of rumours that it's going to be a younger actor. Would probably be a better idea, to be honest. There's rumours that they might be doing another Batman Year One adaptation, which I really don't think you need to do, because Batman Begins did that story fairly well enough, in my opinion. Like, I'll be honest, Batman Year One is not one of my favourite Batman stories. It's a good story. It does do the origin well, but at the same time, I think we're all sick of seeing the Batman origin story handled. Like, we really do not need to see it again. I would rather just see a Batman movie 5, 10, however many years into his career, and just have him be Batman. You know, have him start off, he's already Batman, and he's focusing on other things. We've seen Year One done, and it was done well with Batman Begins. I want to see something else done. And yeah, so I'd like to hear what all you have to say about this news. If you've missed Ben, if you're disappointed that he's gone, or if you're happy that he's gone. Let me know what you thought of Ben Affleck's portrayal, if you enjoyed it or not, or if you felt it could have been better, if you felt he could have been better, or if you felt he was terrible all along. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.